Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect and I'm your host Sam. And if you thought I was done, I'm not yet done. There is the one and only the last build up of the tomorrow's games after we already watched the Premier League where Leeds United destroyed Aston Villa. I'm not going to talk about that, or outplayed, outclassed. I won't talk about that. But we are here now to cover the biggest game in the history of biggest games. We are talking about the El Clasico, people. We are here now as the Football Connect to talk about the El Clasico. Tomorrow, there is a game, one of the best games that has ever been played in the history of the biggest rivalry in this world. Barcelona faces Real Madrid at Barcelona home ground. This is a big match. It's not like any other match that you take lightly or you don't even look at. This is a big match, a big fixture. Tears will come out, will be people will cry watching these games. People will, all the emotions, you will see them in this game. But before we go anywhere, guys, like we always say each and every time, do us a favor in this Football Connect. Please click that like button, subscribe, and never, so that you never miss another video. So we are talking about the El Clasico, people. We are talking about Barcelona versus Real Madrid. We are building up to the biggest game of all time, the game that most people likes to talk about, don't want to be part of it, don't want to hear of it, and each and everyone stops and watch football when these two teams comes to play. And there are some players, proud players in these teams that can actually stand up and say that they've had the biggest times in these games. They've had the best time of their life in these games. I'm talking about when we talk about a player who have played more El Clasico games than any other in the world. We are talking of none other than the captain of Real Madrid himself. I'm talking about Sergio Ramos. He is the player who has played more games of El Clasico than any other player in this world. And of course, it tells the man doesn't just give up. He works and he fights for this team until to the end, especially in these games that we are talking about. In these El Clasico games, things like this will happen. That's why I'm saying that there will be tears. There will be tears. People literally cry when this game is on. People literally cry. But we are gonna watch another El Clasico again, guys, and it's gonna be exciting to see what happens. I wanna hear your thoughts. I wanna hear your thoughts about this game. What are you expecting? Your predictions? Put them in the comment section. And to all those people who are just joining us, don't worry, I'm gonna do a watch along here, guys. I'll be covering the Real Madrid versus Barcelona game, and as I stand here, I am a Barcelona fan, but in these games, yes, and I would love to see Real Madrid lose, but El Clasico is unlike another game. Players change character, things just happen. You cannot really explain what happens when this game is on. And that's what we are gonna see in this game that is coming on. It's Barcelona versus Real Madrid at the Barcelona camp, or at Nou Camp, if I may say, the stadium. And I wanna hear your predictions. Look at this. When there are people, look at the view, guys. When there are people, this is the match as much as we see when our Clasico is on. Look at the crowd. Look at how much. There is just so much excitement in this game that you can actually explain it to people and they get it in the game, because a lot of things happens when El Clasico is played. This is the biggest fixtures in the history of biggest fixtures, because when we're talking about biggest games, we talk Barcelona versus Real Madrid, we talk Liverpool versus Manchester United, but not of tens. But these two teams, they refuse. So what I'm gonna do about, I'm gonna cover some some history of this game before we actually look at the final games that are going to be played and what is going to happen. I'm going to cover some of the situation that you don't know, but you guys do us a favor, click the like button, don't forget to subscribe and give me your comments in the do those comments, leave those comments in the comment section. Tell me who's winning the El Clasico this season or this day tomorrow, and we'll talk about the games that these guys are coming from leading to this El Clasico, and some players that will be missing in this game, or maybe they'll come back miraculously. We never know, because that's why we love this game. Barcelona versus Real Madrid never disappoints. Trust me, this is one of the fixtures that I tell you it never disappoints. And in recent years, history tells us that every time the team that is always at home usually he loses, but it seems like when we're coming to 2019 to 2020, that has been changing. So as a Barcelona fan as I am right now, I would actually be afraid that we are playing it at Barcelona, but now that things are changing, there's a little bit of we'll see. It's gonna be an amazing game, guys. So let me hear your thoughts in this game. What are you expecting from this? I'm gonna give you some crazy stats before I talk about the final game and talk about the teams and how it's looking like. Please tune in. I'm gonna give my final predictions at the end of this video, so you wanna check it out until to the end so that you don't miss, and you guys can say whatever you want to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you never miss a video that the Football Connect puts here, guys. And tomorrow I'll be covering a watch along of this game, this fixture. You don't want to be far away from it, so it's looking good, especially that now we have Ronald Koeman. I'm not really afraid of this game anymore. So the biggest wins and losses of the El Clasico: Real Madrid versus Barcelona, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Oh, this is just, let me go back a little bit fast. So this is the list of El Clasico. This is where, look at this. When it comes to El Clasico, people fight. There is just, nobody wanna be the loser in this game. That's how it is. Nobody wanna be a loser, and you see crazy stuff. And like I was saying, this man over here, Sergio Ramos, is the man who has played more El Clasico games than any other player in the history of El Clasico, and the biggest player who have scored more goals than any other scorer in the El Clasico is Lionel Messi. So these two people have rewritten history of the El Clasico fixture, and we'll find out more about them as we move on, guys. Like I was telling you, let me now show you some interesting things. Look at this, the games. So Real Madrid has won La Liga 72 matches of El Clasico, and Barcelona has won exactly the same amount, 72 matches, and draw their 34-34. This is the history, guys. Copa del Rey, when we talk in the El Clasico, Real Madrid have won less than Barcelona, because Barcelona has won 15 and Real Madrid has won 12, and 8 of them are draws. Then we move on to the La Liga, and it's like Barcelona has won 2 of them, and some ended up as draw. Real Madrid with none. Super Cup or Super Copa de España, I don't know how you say that, but out of 14 games, Real Madrid has won 8 and Barcelona has won 4, so that is a lose for them. And in the Champions League, Real Madrid has won more than Barcelona, because Real Madrid tends to turn up more in the Champions League. That's why right now in the world of football, of European football, Real Madrid is the biggest team with more trophies of the Champions League than any other people. So in all competition, guys, 95 games have been won by Real Madrid, and 96 have been won by Barcelona. 51 draws in all these fixtures that we're covering. Then some games that are always additional and stuff. Barcelona has won 19 and the Real Madrid has won 4. So in total, Barcelona has won 115 El Clasico, while Real Madrid has won 99 El Clasico. 76 matches has been played, and maybe we'll be going to the 77 of the matches, and 62 have ended up in draws. So I want to hear your thoughts. How is this El Clasico ending? Tell me right now in the comment section, guys. Before we go anywhere, I want to hear how it's going to end. Some of the best So the wins, like I was saying, these are just giving us the total combination of the wins of the Clasico. I'm gonna move as fast as I can. And Real Madrid have scored more goals than Barcelona in the Clasico, and in all competitive matches, Real Madrid has won more than Barcelona in the Clasico. But in total, Barcelona has won more. Then there's some highest scoring goals. In El Clasico, Real Madrid once beat Barcelona 11-1. Real Madrid once beat Barcelona 8-2. Barcelona have beaten Real Madrid 7-2. Then 6-1 Barcelona. Barcelona 5-0. Barcelona 5-0. Real Madrid 5-0. Barcelona 5-0. Real Madrid. Barcelona 5-0 and Real Madrid 5-0, 5-0. So the one with the biggest embarrassment of them all, it's Barcelona. They were beaten by 11 goals to nil. So that is it. So this is a big competition, guys. So now let's talk about the now. Let's talk about the now. What is happening in the Clasico? Because we want to cover the players that will be there and what will be happening before we build up to actually the final games and how the games are going to be played. So I want to hear your thoughts before we go far. What are you expecting from this El Clasico this season, and who are you thinking will actually take over and run Spain this season? Because of course, like, this is our Clasical, people. You don't expect it to be an easy push along of a game. No. I know it will be challenging. A lot of people will sweat. A lot of people will cry in this game. There are a lot of stories and a lot of histories you hear from this type of fixtures and these matches. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about these games. I just don't even know what to say anymore. But I want us to be excited. But please do me a favor, guys. Don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, because we are building up to the biggest game of them all. So I'm done with the history. Now we're moving on to the first to the team that we have right now. What are they doing? What are we building up for them to come to where we'll be going in the El Clasico? So looking at the players. So the last games that were played, Real Madrid, it was in the Champions League, where Real Madrid were beaten by Shakhtar or whatever. I don't know how you could pronounce that team. I have a watch along for it if you want to revisit it. They were beaten by 3 goals to 2. Then Barcelona did beat another team 5 goals to 1. Yes. And at the moment, Koeman's boys are looking stronger than Real Madrid at the moment. Zidane's boys are not really turning up. But as well, we shouldn't forget that the people with more experience of the El Clasico are actually the Real Madrid players, because most of them are still with the club. None of them have left. But when we look at the Barcelona side, there are some new people who joined maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, so the experience may be low. So in a way, what I'm trying to say is that Real Madrid might have the tactics or what they can use to win the game. But anyway, I'm not expecting that. So we are being told that Album could be fit for this game. Lenglet and Piqué will be the ones at the center back, and Nacho, because Ter Stegen is out. Then we have Roberto, Busquets, and De Jong. Then we have Ansu Fati, Felipe Coutinho, Antonio Griezmann, and Messi up front as a false 9. And if what they've been doing, this guys continues, this is going to be an amazing game. Then we have Courtois, Nacho, Varane, Ramos, and Marcelo, Cruz, Casemiro, Valverde, Modric Jr., then Benzema. These are the people that we are predicting will be in the game. But we were told that there's a reason why Ramos didn't play in that Champions League game, because he might have a knock. But we don't know if he'll be fit for the Clasico. That we actually have to wait and see, guys. That is gonna be amazing to find out. If he's not really fit, then it's a game changer, because Varane, unlike Ramos, is not a leader, and that will actually cost him. So those are the players that we are seeing to be maybe fit. They'll be there in the El Clasico. But as well, it's gonna be interesting. But I don't know. Looking at these guys, the players that we just mentioned there, which team can you say are actually the favorite to win this fixture, guys? Which team can you say are actually favorite to get something out of this fixture? Because it's always always interesting. You never know what happens. It usually shocks people. But that's why we love their Clasico there, by the way. So be guys, tell me your predictions in the comment section. I want to hear your predictions right now. Put them in the comment section. And if you are just joining us for the first time, please click that like button and subscribe, because you don't want to miss other videos, especially the Clasico watch along. I'll be doing it, and I'll be covering as much as what will be happening in the game. At the same time, as we move on, who's winning for you? I have my eye on Barcelona. Maybe I'm saying 3 goals to 1, because I see Benzema scoring something, or 2, because Real Madrid lost to a small team, which was crazy, and most of their teammates were in, and I think that maybe they might not turn up for this game. I just don't know. That's what I think. But Barcelona as well seems like they're in point right now. The team is actually scared. The strike force, the way they're playing, is just unbelievable, and it's gonna be amazing to see what happens. And after the El Clasico, Barcelona will be going to play Juventus on Tuesday or Wednesday against Cristiano Ronaldo. So if that means that Barcelona have actually won the game, Cristiano Ronaldo might try to revenge back. But also we were told that he tested the coronavirus again, so that could actually be a long time. We'll wait and see, guys. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. I'm doing this video a little bit fast because it's about rain, and you don't want to hear the noise that I'll be hearing in here. But I want to hear your thoughts. Put your predictions right now in the comment section. I want to hear your thoughts. How do you see El Clasico going this season, and who's going to be your man of the match, and who's winning this game for you in terms of the team you are supporting? Don't forget to click like and subscribe. That is the best way you help us at the Football Connect. And just tell me your thoughts. Give me your predictions. I just gave my own. I want you guys to tell me if I'm wrong or correct, because it might turn either way. But as much as I know, it will never disappoint. The fun will be there, and we'll enjoy the game, and I'll make sure that each and every second that is of that game, I'll give you a piece of whatever that is happening, and I'll keep you updated with the results in terms of who's winning for you guys. So please don't miss this. Don't miss this. Click on the Football Connect. I'm actually setting the, what should I say, I'm setting the reminder so that I actually do them, so that you can actually miss nothing out of this game. It's gonna be an amazing fixture, and a lot of people will be disappointed. At the same time, people will be happy. That is the reason why we love this game. But it's gonna be a little bit weird because there are no fans for the first time. Oh, is that the second time? I'm not really sure whether El Clasico will be played without no fans. So that is going to be the down drop. But anyway, like I told you, I see Barcelona winning by 3 goals to 1. That is my prediction. Let me hear your predictions in the comment section, and don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the watch along of the El Clasico. It's Barcelona versus Real Madrid at Nou Camp. Who's winning for you? Let me know in the comment section. It's gonna be, I don't even know if I'm actually giving you. You actually have to understand, this football match is one of the best in the worldwide. Most people might not watch the La Liga, but when these two teams play, it usually attracts multitudes. It attracts a lot of people who want to watch this game, and I have a feeling that it's going to do that the same this season as well. So you don't want to miss that out as well. So I hope you guys, you join us, and we'll enjoy this El Clasico game. The funny part is that it's just not a derby, but it's always crazy and amazing to watch this game. Fixtures like this are the ones that we live for in the world of football for. And like I told you guys, the player with the most goals in this El Clasico is Lionel Messi. He has scored more, and the player who have played more El Clasico rather than any other player in this is none other than Sergio Ramos. So this tells you that this is a big fixture for these people, and if Ramos misses, it's going to be interesting. And by the way, a rumor, that something that I don't want you to forget, Barcelona have won 72 of El Clasico. Real Madrid has also won 72 of El Clasico in the La Liga brand. So who's going to be the tiebreaker? That is my question. Let me know in the comment section who's going to break that tie between Barcelona and Real Madrid in this El Clasico. Let me know in the comment section. This is gonna be amazing, mouth-watering, clashy, and it's gonna leave people with questions, answers that you need them to be explained. It's gonna be an amazing game. I can't wait. I'm really feeling it right now. I'm really excited to see what happens with this game. But I don't wanna be there alone, guys. So you guys, need to go on the reminder, then you click it, that I'll be setting for the El Clasico tomorrow, so that you don't miss the watch along. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna leave people with a lot of questions. But that's why we love El Clasico, people. That is the reason why we love El Clasico. It's gonna just be bad that we don't have fans, but it doesn't matter. Ansu Fati, Felipe Coutinho, Lionel Messi. Remember, we still have our Messi. You left your Ronaldo to go Real Madrid, so we still have our Messi. We will make history this season. So, guys, this is Sam. This has been the Football Connect, and thank you so very much for watching. Don't miss out on the El Clasico. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, and never, ever go out of this video without leaving the predictions, your predictions as a Real Madrid supporter, as a Barcelona supporter, or maybe you're just on both sides, but you're just watching a big fixture like this one. You just don't know. Leave your thoughts. Tell me who's winning for you, so that this becomes interesting for all of us who are going to be watching. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Sam. I hope I did cover as much as I could about this game, but don't worry, tomorrow I'll be back again, when we'll actually be covering the road team, and we'll be reading the starting lineup for the both teams. So it's